Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Andy. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedlys. Today, I would like to do a spread on the emotional arsonist, Harry. He is an emotional arsonist. He is throwing lots of flames and sitting back and watching it burn. I am wondering if he's doing completely irreparable damage, and will there be any common ground to build on? So that is what I'm doing. I'm doing first major arcana, then I'm clarifying. Will there be any common ground to build on with this emotional arsonist job he's doing? Will there be anything to build on? Please be clear. Will there be anything to build on? Here we go. Well, we got the Hermit. So that is definitely going inward and seeking answers. So they are doing that currently. The Hermit is reflection. They're reflecting on everything, and they're isolation. So that's doing it in secrecy, in privacy. In privacy, they are reflecting. I'm going to take this one here and see what we have here. Yep, they're reflecting on whether or not they're going to remain a partnership here. Lovers in the family. I'm going to pull one more. Judgments being made. So the judgment's being made. So they haven't decided. It's still in the works, so I will clarify these three. So they're going inward. They're deciding whether or not this lover's situation is going to continue because they're in judgment mode. Let's clarify the Hermit. Let's clarify the Hermit. Please be clear. Let's clarify the Hermit. There we go. We got here the Four of Pentacles in reverse with the King of Swords in reverse, with the Queen of Cups in reverse. Now I'm going to do the Lovers. Pull three on the Lovers, pull three on the Lovers, pull three on the Lovers. I've got the Six of Pentacles in reverse with the Six of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles upright. Judgment. What's the judgment going to be? What will the final judgment be? What will the final judgment be? Final judgment. Page of Pentacles with the Page of Cups with the Seven of Swords in reverse. Under the deck, subconsciously, Eight of Wands in reverse. In the center of the situation, which is conscious thought, King of Cups upright. So what does all this mean? What does it all mean? So with the Hermit thinking going inward, they are thinking in terms of Four of Pentacles in reverse. So there's no stability, obviously. They realize there's no stability with the earthbound energies here. And being Pentacle, they do not want possession and power over them. Upright, this is someone who wants possession and power over an individual. They are releasing it. They don't want possession and power over them. Charles doesn't want to even talk to him. And the Queen doesn't want to express her emotions right now. She's shutting her emotions down. So that's what's happening. They don't want to talk. They don't want to express their love and emotions right now. And they do not want possession and power over the pair. They're not trying to stronghold them and, be aggressive. They're on their own, basically. You are on your own. You made your path. You're on your own. That's where it's heading. In this aisle here, the Lovers. They are not going to help them. We're not going to give you any more help. You're on your own. You're on your own. No more reunions and celebrations. You're not welcome. So I would say with this Jubilee thing coming up with the Queen's 70 years of service, he's going to get turned down. He's putting in a plea for himself. And I'm going to say, based on this, he's going to be told no. And it's going to be the Queen's words saying it. It's going to be the Queen saying no. She's like, nope, this is my celebration. You're not coming. Because it would cast too much of a shadow over it. So right away, I'm getting no on that Jubilee. Judgment is going to be on Harry. Harry's being judged. And his whole persona is being judged. And he is being judged by his poor emotional output, being the emotional arsonist that he has been. He has been totally throwing out all his emotions and all his energy. He's being judged by it. And then we have here with the Seven of Wands in reverse, So with the sevens is gaining experience. They don't feel that he's gaining any life experience. And with the sword, they do feel he is being self-sabotaging, but in his mind's eye, he doesn't realize he's self-sabotaging himself. He doesn't realize it because he's clouded. When you use too many emotions, your intellect tanks. Your intellect tanks, your ability for logic tanks, and your entire vibrational field tanks. All your energy, your vibes tank, your everything tanks. You shut down. So I think they see this as he believes he's being honest, but he's not because he's overly emotional. His energy's super on a weird angle, and he is the emotional arsonist, and he's being judged by it. So they think that they realize that he doesn't realize his own self. And so it's because he's mentally unwell. He's mentally unwell, and he cannot see it. He just can't see it. And then we have here with the King of Cups. Would I only pull one here? Wow. Guess I got to pull another one. And with Charles, he feels that everything, he's emotional wreck, basically. He's still trying to struggle to be that father figure, that emotional father figure. He's really struggling to have positive emotions for him. And so, and in the, it's happened, that is consciously, subconsciously, it all happened very slowly with the 8. And it's not something, the fact that it's in reverse, he realizes he's not going to be able to overcome it. It's not going to happen. Upright, you can overcome it. He's not going to be able to overcome it. And he realizes that he is at a loss here, an emotional loss. So I'm saying no to the Jubilee, the 70 years of service. He's not going to be able to. I say it is. They're realizing it's irreparable damage. And they realize that it's just getting worse. It's not getting better. And I did get through my pendulum that it's just not going to get repaired here. And they're going to put him into isolation. If he ever comes out of this marriage and he survives, he will be cast aside. He will be cast aside, and he will not be welcomed back. So he will be living someplace far away from them. They're not going to keep him close by. He will probably get treatment, but they don't want to have much. They don't want his energy around because he's too toxic and it's irreparable, and he is the emotional arsonist. They view him as the emotional arsonist. So let's get some more on the judgment. What will they do with, where will he be? I've always said that Africa was the best place for him. But where will he be? Where will he be? Where will he be? What will it look like for him? Ace of Wands. They got to create something new for him. They got to have something that will make him excited, something that will interest him and make him feel alive. Here you go. This will make you feel alive. Under the surface, Queen of Swords in reverse. She's not going to be the one to voice the situation. It'll be someone else that tells him this. The dirty job will be to someone else. And here we go. This is for you to be reunited with the familiar surroundings. Also, when you see this card, this is the reunion card, basically. And when you see this, Tarot Biddy always says it's not a good idea to go back. When you see this card, it doesn't mean you should go back to that homeland. Doesn't mean you should go back to what you knew. The nostalgia card is actually kind of a negative card. And I learned that just recently, a couple of weeks or months, a month or so ago, that it's actually quite negative. So they do not want him back. They do not want him back. You're not coming back here. We're giving you this instead, and she's not going to be the one to voice it. It's going to be someone else. So yes, he is not going to be back. You are not going to live here. We cannot have you around us. So he's going to be cast aside. He will be cast aside. Judgment's going to be made on him, which is good. They can't trust him. He can never be trusted. His mind's so dysregulated. He can never be fully trusted. Never should they trust him. Ever, 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 ever. Any small talk even. Can't trust him. He cannot be trusted. He's that toxic at this point in time. So how will he handle it? How will he handle the fact that he is the emotional arsonist of the family and cast aside? How will he handle it? How will he handle it? Well, we have here, and under the surface, I will pull that one. So here we go. He's going to be cut out, inheritance in reverse. You can see there's inheritance, cut out of the family, leaving a legacy, financial failure. He'll be facing financial failure, cut out of the family, not in the family. He's there, but he's not there, you know. Privately, they might see him, but very, very carefully and very watched, very, very much watched. They don't really want to be around him because he is incubus succubus. That is the dark person with a smile on their face. That is someone who is out to get you. Okay? And we have the butterfly. He's a fool. He took off. He took the chance. He's too spontaneous. He's too spontaneous, and they can't trust him because he has no filter. No filter, no self-control. And he is very destructive. It's very controlling. This is the narcissist card. This is an abusive individual who puts a smile on their face and wants to latch on to you while they hurt you at the same time. So he is a total parasite to the family. He's going to be reversed. They don't want him. You're not coming around us. So he's going to bury himself not 6 feet under, but 12 feet under, okay? And he is going to have the poverty mindset, and he's going to go broke. He's going broke. He will go broke. And we have here, he's not going to be happy. He's going to be absolutely miserable. He created his own mess. They do that. They implode on themselves, and he's basically going to implode on himself, and then he's going to be cast aside. 10, 15, 16. This is 16. 16 comes to 4 of spades. Coffin, coffin, coffin. You're done. You're done with us. And literal death. It could be his own demise because he may get suicidal. The fact that they're telling him no and they're holding him accountable. How dare you hold me accountable for being the emotional arsonist? Here we go. We've got 5. 5 comes to 2 of hearts, lovers. Because of the lover's situation, because of the woman you chose. This is why you ended up here. This comes to 5. 5 comes to 2 of hearts. Yeah, the lovers. Yeah, so lovers. Lovers, and you did this to yourself. So he did it. It's very classic. It's very classic implosion on themselves, and then they cry victim. He is definitely the dark individual now. He's turned very dark because he's marrying her, and she has gotten him to this point. How does Markle feel about it? How does Markle feel about her handiwork? How does that woman feel about her handiwork on Harry's mind? Because that's really what's happened here. It was all her handiwork. She took him down this dark path. He was already there, but she led him down into it deeper. It was always there, but she was able to tap into it. How does Markle feel about her handiwork? Well, it is not a finish line. Finish line in reverse. She's not done yet. She's not done. The 9. She's getting fulfillment from it, and success is close. And she is not done. The finish line in reverse. So she is getting something out of this. She's feeling fulfilled, and here we go. That's sticking out, you guys. Back to the incubus succubus. She is the parasite. Another one. And Mercury deceive. She's going to transmit that information very quickly and fast, spread the news as fast and far and wide as she can. And once again, she's getting some emotional fulfillment out of it. We've got 2 emotional fulfillment cards here. Fulfillment. She's getting fulfilled basically by throwing swords at them and gaining money. And with the 6, she is emotionally, she's feeling some harmony here. This is what's harmonious for her. Creating division and being a parasite is harmonious for her. This is a harmonious energy for her. This is her comfort zone. This is her comfort zone. Under the surface, Trinity working together in reverse. So she does not like working with anyone. You cannot work with her. She is the boss. She's like a mob boss is in her mind. And she likes to call the shots. And she is very full of deceit. She is the fox. So let's calculate that. She is enjoying herself. This is the sadism that I keep talking about. She is sadistic. They're very, very sadistic. She's gotten Harry to be sadistic because he was incubus succubus also. Both are being parasites, jealous, controlling, criminal gang mindset, criminal gang-like. This is your criminal, this is a criminal card. So we got 18, comes to 24. 24 comes to 6 of spades, incubus succubus. And once again, it calculates to incubus succubus. So parasites. We got 2 parasite cards here. Both of them are parasites. She is a parasite. She created another parasite. She fed off Harry, and then she made Harry a parasite. So we got 2 parasites. And 12, 13, 14, 15 comes to 4 of clubs, 4-leaf clover, to get lucky. We want to get lucky. We got 2 parasites trying to get lucky off the backs of other people, getting emotional, getting fulfillment by hurting others and by gaining financial gain, financial gain, financial gain. So 2 parasites. Yeah, the one parasite created another parasite. That's the problem when you get with these people. The neurotypical or even an empathic individual will become more narcissist by hanging with someone like that. They can take a good person and flip them. And that's kind of what she's done. So let's get some more cards about flipping Harry. She flipped Harry. How does she feel about flipping Harry? How does she truly feel about flipping Harry? She flipped him into being a parasite. There we go. Marriage alliance. She wanted that alliance. That is the alliance card, the Hierophant. She guided him into that position. She guided him, and it's an alliance. She wanted that alliance. So yes, she feels very good about it. She feels like the Pope. She's the Pope of evil, is what she is. Let's get some more of the Pope of evil. The Pope of evil. Here we go. Wow. Judgment in reverse. She does not want to be judged by her actions. She is truly not helping anyone. She's not helping anyone, and she does not love him. She just wants to be the guidance into being the parasite and being the emotional arsonist. And she guided him into that. She manipulated and little by little drip fed him into this position. Doesn't love him. She knows they're not truly helping people. It's all a fraud. All their foundations, all that is total fraud. They're pocketing the money. And how dare you judge us? We're not woke, but don't take a microscope and look at us. We don't want you looking at us. And no, she could not care. She could care less about him or any of the partnerships that they create. It's not of an interest. She really wants to be that Pope of darkness, basically. She is the Pope of darkness. She is a total arsonist of emotions and control. Yeah. Ooh, she is one dark lady. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. And till next time, like and subscribe. And I'll see you again. Bye, you guys.